Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I decided to make an old-fashioned bread and butter pudding. So I had this white loaf, probably, I don't know, maybe half of the loaf left, just sat there not doing anything, and I didn't want to waste it, so I thought, do you know, let's make a bread and butter pudding. I've got all the ingredients I need. So as you can see, I started off by just cutting the crusts off. I got the dish that I was going to make it in, and just greased the inside of the dish sort of really well. And then, as you can see, I'm making this with the Flora buttery. You don't have to use butter if you don't want to. I have got butter, but it wasn't soft enough to use, so I just used the Flora buttery. And as you can see, I'm just spreading it over one side. And the reason I'm doing one side is because the dish is really well sort of spread underneath, that I didn't need to do the other side. So as I layered it on, the side without any of the Flora is actually sort of sat on a buttery dish anyway. So I just continued to do that, and as you can see, I just cut each slice into a triangle. I'm layering it into the dish, sort of slightly overlapping each piece. Now's probably the right time for me to mention the reason why I've got one hand that's my nails are painted blue and the other one is painted pink, and that's because my daughter they are doing a gender reveal tomorrow for their baby, so I just did one in pink and one in blue, and whichever one, whichever sex it is, if it's a boy or it's a girl, I'll be able to hold my glass with that hand, and it's something I'll share with you a bit later once they've done all the sharing first. So I just continued to use the rest of the loaf up and just layering each slice onto the bottom of the dish. And of course I won't be wasting any of the crusts. They will be put into a little freezer bag, popped into the freezer for me to be able to pull out and use for breadcrumbs as and when I need them. So once I'd done the first layer, then I just popped on some sultanas, as you've just seen, and then I continued to do another layer in exactly the same way, and then finally on the top I sprinkled some more sultanas, which you'll see that coming up very shortly. And then in the jug here, I've got 3 eggs whisked together with 250 mils of semi-skimmed milk, but you can use any milk you want to use, and some vanilla essence. And as you can see, I'm just pouring it all over the pudding, and I will leave this to soak in with some foil over the top. But before I get the foil out, I'm just sprinkling a little bit of the golden demerara sugar onto the top. That becomes really sort of crunchy and that lovely golden flavour when it comes out of the oven. I preheated my oven to 160 fan, popped foil over the top and left it in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then I took the foil off and popped it back in for about another 10 minutes until it was all lovely and golden, as you see here. And then finally we heated up just a tin of cheap custard that we had in, poured it over the bread and butter pudding, and it was delicious. Let me know if you've made this before, or let me know if you're going to make it. It really is a lovely, lovely pudding, and of course plenty of leftovers for another day, or you can pop it into the freezer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. Bye.